Markets have been bouncing like a ball lately, up one week, down the next. But for long-term investors in quality businesses, Edward, how should we think about this volatility?
Step back from the price and look at the business. The companies with genuine competitive advantages keep compounding regardless of short-term noise. Today, we are looking at one of the strongest moats in all of technology, ASML Holding. And we are introducing something new, the CF Global Stock Score, a framework we have developed based on our analysis to help you think more clearly about any stock. This is not a stock recommendation. It is an educational tool.
ASML Holding. Edward, why is this Dutch company considered the absolute bedrock of advanced chip manufacturing?
Because ASML holds a complete global monopoly on extreme ultraviolet, or EUV, lithography systems. These machines etch microscopic circuits onto silicon wafers using ultraviolet laser light. Without EUV lithography, manufacturing advanced AI chips is physically impossible. TSMC, Samsung, SK Hynix, Micron, Intel, all entirely dependent on ASML's technology roadmap. There is no alternative supplier. That is an extraordinarily rare position in technology.
The numbers reflect that. Q2 2026 revenue came in at 9.33 billion euros, up 17.8% year-over-year, beating consensus estimates. Gross margin guided at 54 to 56%. Full year 2026 guidance raised to 43 to 45 billion euros, the second guidance raised this year. Q3 guided at 11 to 12 billion euros, and over the last decade, their compound EPS growth rate has been 22.6% annually.
The stock trades around $1,100, up significantly year to date. Analyst consensus is strong buy with an average target of $2,117 and street high targets reaching $2,500 from Wells Fargo. And importantly, ASML is expanding EUV manufacturing capacity by 30% in 2027 to meet growing backlog demand.
What is the bull case from here?
Two things. First, the transition to high-NA EUV, their next-generation tool that enables even tighter transistor density for the next decade of AI scaling. Every Tier 1 chipmaker needs these machines, and only ASML makes them. Second, as capacity expands to meet backlog, operating leverage should drive higher net margins. The demand is structural, not cyclical.
And the key risks?
Geopolitics is the primary constraint. Export restrictions to China have curtailed sales in that market, forcing ASML to rely more heavily on Western and allied foundry expansions. Rising interest rates also increase capital costs for chipmakers, potentially slowing new fab construction. And at current valuations, there is limited tolerance for execution misses.
What are retail investors missing that institutions already know?
Institutions hold ASML not as a chip stock, but as an indispensable infrastructure monopoly. The pricing power is unmatched. When you are the only supplier of something the entire industry cannot function without, you set the terms. Retail investors often look at the PE and think it is expensive. Institutions look at the irreplaceability and think it is appropriately priced.
Now, the CF Global Stock Score. Edward, walk us through it.
We have developed an internal scoring system based on our analysis across 5 categories, each scored out of 10, maximum 50 points. This is not a stock recommendation. It is an educational framework to help investors think more systematically. For ASML, revenue growth, 8 out of 10. Strong and consistent, but not explosive. Balance sheet, 9 out of 10. Excellent financial health. Moat, 10 out of 10. Absolute monopoly, unmatched anywhere in technology. Valuation, 5 out of 10. Premium price reflects the quality, but limits upside. Risk, 7 out of 10. China export restrictions are a real and ongoing headwind. Total CF Global Stock Score for ASML, 39 out of 50. Overall status, strong position.
A useful framework. Next episode, we apply the same scoring to Broadcom AVGO, whose AI revenue just tripled. Do not miss it.
And amid all this, do not forget the most important investment of all, enjoying the beauty of life.
No AI, invest in AI. See you next episode.